Sunrise in my eyes, just like a new day, a breath of fresh air in my life. I don't know how, don't know why, but I'll be toasting all my life.
How's it going, guys? Cheese here at Cheese on Everything. As promised, we are doing a camping trip here up north in Canada. We found one of the last sites. It's been really busy up here. We drove around and every site we saw was completely full. There's about 20 campsites up here, but all of them were taken. So we found this one right by the lake. I don't know which lake this is, but got a nice launch spot for the kayak. Unload the rest of the stuff, and we got a couple flat areas for a couple of the tents. I brought my 10x10 to escape the mosquitoes. To show you how busy it is, there's just another campsite right next door. Kind of sucks that we're not really secluded, but at least we found a spot. We filled the truck up to the brim. We got all our stuff here. We even brought bikes this time. So we're gonna do a little bit of trail riding. Sadly, I didn't have space for my one wheel because this truck is literally packed every square inch. But yeah, it should be a pretty good time. So we just got all our tents and everything set up for the night, but ran into a little problem. We were gonna get some firewood with the chainsaw and couldn't start it. So we found out that because it's like a 30-year-old chainsaw, all the tubes running to the fuel line is all broken and corroded. Jay took one of the sanitizing bottles that has a tube on the end, and we're trying to MacGyver a tube out of it. See if we can get this chainsaw working again. Oh. So no bueno on the chainsaw, so we're gonna go do it the old-fashioned way. Saw, knife, and an axe.
Sunrise in my eyes, just like a new day, a breath of fresh air in my life. I don't know how, don't know why, but
It's just really dense. It might not burn well.
Try to touch it with your hands and you might not be able to tell if it's dry or wet. But if you put it to your mouth, you can immediately feel the moisture if it's wet.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, cool. Good to know. Ooh, definitely enough for a night at least. That's a lot of wood. That's what she said.
I felt like that was our campsite. I was like, wait.
Stop. All right, go forward. That was freaking awesome. Right, got the fire going. Soon enough, we'll have enough flames to cook on, and then we can make some dinner. Should get sponsored by Coleman.
You should. You're closer to being sponsored by them than me.
Coleman stove, Coleman propane, Coleman fire lamp. This thing's what, like 20 years old, 30 years old? Still running good. And tonight it's gonna be steak and potatoes with some side of corn. Looking delicious. We got a nice 10x10 tent here set up with the mosquito net so no bugs can come in. Got the mosquito light up top, keep all the mosquitoes out if it gets in here. Defrosting the steaks right now, and we're gonna throw those onto the fire. Oh yeah, dinner is served. Check that out. Looks amazing. Can't have a proper campfire without some s'mores to finish the night. Yeah. I'm doing a next level s'more using a Dre's marshmallow infused stick to glue the graham cracker onto it. And then I'm gonna roast the marshmallow on a second stick. And then I'm gonna have a toasted graham cracker s'more. See how this turns out. Is it hot in there?
It's getting...
It's melting? That's what I want. Good morning, guys. Day 2. Had a little problem yesterday. To get water, we have to kind of paddle out because it's really shallow right here. It's only about a couple inches deep. So this morning I'm gonna go grab the water bottles and fill them up on the kayak. What a beautiful day. Gorgeous lake. Gonna attempt to fill up some water for the first time in the kayak. Just need to get out to a little bit of current so it's not stale water. It's a nice breeze today. It's not too hot. This should be good. Might be a little sketchy bringing this thing back up because it's going to be so heavy, but we will try to manage. This is just going to be our cleaning water, so it doesn't really matter if we fill from the top. Oh man, this is heavy. Oh, and I'm floating in shore too. Alright, got this. Whoa. It's really hard to counterbalance this thing. Yeah. Alright. The easier one now is this 3 liter, much smaller. Just wave around. Obviously this is only 3 liters as opposed to like 10, but this is why I bought this one, because it's much easier to fill. All right, all the water in, back to camp. Good morning, Mr. Duck. Hi, how's your morning today? Oh, off he goes. Mission success. Gonna make some breakfast now with the clean water we got and head out to fish later on in the afternoon. Pretty awesome that whoever did this left us a table here, so we got a washing station. So just finished lunch, gonna do some afternoon fishing. The weather is not looking the greatest, but you can check the weather app and the radar saying that the rain is just north of us. I am paddling a little bit north, but hopefully it doesn't rain out there, and see if we can catch something. Not too hot, not too cold, and more importantly, it's not too sunny, so I'm not gonna get burned. Gonna scope out some of the islands up here. We saw a group of people canoe out to one of the campsites that's only accessible by water, and hopefully if we find it, next time we can do a canoe trip out here, or a portage even. That'd be pretty nice. It's really important if you're heading out into these kind of uncertain conditions with the weather that you check with Weather Channel and the weather apps. I usually don't use Weather Network because I find them to be super unreliable. So what I do is get yourself rain alarm. It's not sponsored. I just like how you can see the active radar real time, so you'll get a much better feel of where it's raining, where it's thunderstorming. So when you're out here, you want to be safe, and yeah, just make sure you can make it back home. Using a brown wacky with an orange tip. See if I get any bites. The wind is blowing pretty strong today, so as you can see, I'm getting blown pretty quickly onto the stump. Definitely want to stay out a little bit so you don't disturb the fish. So let's head back out a little bit. Actually, since the wind is blowing this way, let's head to the other side of the lake. So it's a little bit more wind protected. Oh, we got something. Yes, sir. Fish on. Oh, small little guy. Right on the top of the lip. Ooh. A little difficult with a kayak, but fully doable. There we go. First fish of the day. Ah. Really small. Not even half a pound. Let's throw this guy back. He just took this worm and went. Didn't even bite. It just took it away. Luckily, he didn't take it with him. So still got some life out of this. Just fix the hook here. Getting pretty close to shore. Let's get up. Yeah, don't know if you can see, but there are a lot of laydowns under there. Perfect spot for some bass. Only caught one on this spot. I spent about half an hour here. So let's paddle out and see if we can catch something out there. Slightly bigger. I see some people across the lake over there, and that was the canoe that we saw from the people that launched from our site yesterday. So that must be one of the camping spots that you can get to with only a canoe. Those guys been here for 20 years, he said. So I guess he knows this place pretty well. Oh, it is windy out here. Much nicer in the cove. At least the skies have cleared up, but the wind's still picking up. The other bass I just caught was on a laydown, so gotta keep that in mind. This is a secondary kind of spot. They could be out here. Don't know what the water temp is. It's from just the feel, I think it's probably around, I'd say 20 something degrees. It's not that hot, but it's not that cold either. There's a big laydown on that side. You can see with a bunch of lily pads under it. That looks really good for fishing. Problem is, without a fish finder, I can't tell what's under here, if there are weeds or anything. So kind of have to go with just what I see on top of the water. I can see there's a little rock that sticks up. There's some lily pads and there's a huge laydown right there. So that looks like a pretty good spot for a home. Oh. Oh, someone has it. My line's moving. Let's go. Number 2. Ooh, this is a slightly better one. Yeah, this is a nice size. Ooh. Whoa. Smally maybe? Pulling pretty hard. Let's get my paddle out of the way. Oh yeah, it's a good size. A little bit bigger. It's about a pound. He hammered that. Nice little guy. Off you go. Oh, I am in the tree. So I feel like they are camping just outside of these laydowns, because there are a couple laydowns underneath the water, and they're all sitting a little deeper today. Let's head out a little bit so I don't have to keep dealing with the kayak. It's really picking up now, and you can really see it. Probably hear it on the mic as well. Twitch it a couple more times. And also when I twitch it, I kind of twitch it sideways, so that because if you twitch it upwards, you're going to pull the worm back up. So if you twitch it sideways and you put the ring on the worm slightly to one side, when you twitch it sideways like this, it'll pull the worm upwards, so it'll come straight down, and that's when the fish will bite. Sometimes when you're not even paddling, your boat is still moving, so you kind of have to focus on the land to make sure how much you're moving. Open that bill up so your bait can actually fall down into the water. Get in there deep, and then fish will have a better chance of biting it. Jesus! Oh, he took that one. Oh, this might be a big guy. This might be a big one. Oh, you saw that reel just cane it. Oh, Jesus, he's like swimming right. Oh, oh, this guy's definitely huge. Woo. This guy is huge. Oh my God. This guy's definitely big. This guy's definitely big. Oh, you see that fin? Ooh, hoo, hoo. Looks like a shark swimming out of the water. Yes, guy. Check that out. The 3+ for sure. He just took that thing and ran with it. Hit it on the bottom lip this time. Ah, his teeth actually hurt. Big largemouth. This guy's about 3 pounds. Seems like this lake has a lot of fish. Fisherman approved campsite. Out here in the middle of the lake, 2 nice little islands with a shoal around the side, and absolutely gorgeous. Let's lay the rest of this bank and see if there are any bigger ones than that. Oh, looks like I got a bite. Looks like I got a bite. Yes! Ooh! Whoa! This guy's pretty big too. Ah. Hee. Yeah. Check that out. Another 2.5 pounder. They're pretty decent size too. They're all around 2 to 3 pounds. Really nice lake. I think this lake is called Ridley. I'm not 100% sure, but 2.5 3 hours north of Toronto, and it's in Crownland, so you can do whatever you want up here. And my back's starting to get a little tired. Been out here for about 4 hours now, so gonna fly the drone. You can probably hear it right now, it's on top of me, and head back to camp and get ready for some dinner. Bet you guys haven't seen this before. How's this for multitasking? Paddling the kayak, controlling the drone with my toe, and getting a cinematic shot. All that smoke is from the campsite next to us. They got a lot of tents going. I think they got like 10 people up there. There's at least 6 tents. Ours is in the marshy area right beyond that. Ooh, paddling against the wind just to get back. Oh, that fire smells so good. Can't wait to get back, start up our own fire, and see what we're gonna make for dinner tonight. Awesome afternoon fishing. Coming back, got a hot dog ready for me. Pretty hungry. Whew. Some serious hot dog we're cooking up here. Cheese dog with cabbage and corn. So we're gonna grab some more wood for tonight, and because this is Crownland where you can do whatever you want and they're not legal roads, I get to sit on the back. Get to sit on the back of the pickup truck. This is definitely a really cool experience. Open the window. This is freaking awesome. Looks like there's some firewood over here. They're all like rotten and hollow though.
There's a couple of fallen down ones over there.
Half fallen down ones?
Like there's like one that's on a 45.
Yeah.
On the ground, and there's one on the right.
Yeah, we can stop here for a little bit. Yeah. Don't go too fast. All right, it's dinner time. Cooking some pasta Alfredo. And we got some salmon steak. And underneath that, we got some asparagus. Looking good. Kind of looks burnt, but that is the skin, so that's fine. Oh, yes. Look at that. Salmon asparagus pasta. Enjoying a nice fire. It's kind of chilly out here. It's only 8 degrees. But the fire's keeping us warm, and so is this dinner. Good morning, guys. Another day of amazing camping. I already smell the breakfast cooking. Don't know what we're having yet, but since we brought the bikes down, we're probably gonna do a little bit of trail riding today. Pretty nice day still. We got pretty lucky with the weather. It's been holding up. But I do think that it is going to rain tonight or tomorrow morning. So might have to pack up early and go, or maybe just tough it out. Let's see what's cooking in the kitchen. What do we have?
Crazy eggs.
Crazy eggs.
These are crazy style.
Woohoo! So many awesome ATVs around. Definitely got to get one of those later. Found a little creek that leads in from the lake over there. Discovering a lot of new places while riding our bikes around. Looks like we found a possible campsite for next time. It's got a nice fire pit over here. Lake over there. Lots of cover up top. It's good for the rain. Pretty decent sized lake too. Someone's out there tanning already. It's not bad. The launch is a little bit sketchy for a kayak, but definitely doable. You really don't know how good a real mountain bike is until you go back to your 20-year-old high school Canadian Tire bike worth like $100 and get completely defeated by a hill. It's doable, but you're just working 10 times harder. Woo. It is a workout. This stuff is really slippery and rocky. Your tires just sink right into the sand. Whew. About that time again, almost dusk. Gonna do another fishing trip with Kayak. See if we can catch some more big ones today. Seems even nicer today because the water's more calm. Won't be as bad with the paddling out there. The weather's forecasted to turn for the worst tomorrow. This is one of the last chances we're gonna get to do any outdoor activities. So let's make the best of it. Still a little bit of wind out here in the middle of the lake, but definitely better than yesterday. Oh, I could not have asked for anything better than that. Oh, that sun. Just take that in. Beautiful. Do a couple of casts here, see if we can catch anything. Even the air out here feels so much better. So used to the city and driving a bus, always inhaling fumes. This is surreal. You can barely hear any sounds at all other than some birds chirping and just a little bit of wind. Absolutely amazing. Although the fish don't seem to be as aggressive as yesterday, probably because of the storm front that's coming soon. A little bit pressured, not as willing to bite, but let's see if we can find them. There's a nice weed patch I'm coming up to over here. Might have a couple of them in there. Let's just ninja coast into that. Oh, instant bites. Yeah. Not a big one, but at least I'm on the board for today. A little tiny one. Hopefully it'll get bigger. Using the same bait, same fishing rod, same technique, same everything. But today, fish are not biting. That's it, I'm calling it. Guess the fish don't want to eat today, so let's head back to camp and see what's cooking. Gonna make a nice fire pit for us to cook on. Got some Slovakia Greek food tonight. Got the potatoes, got the veggies, and then we got the rice. Gears are looking good. Oh yeah, look at that. Tzatziki sauce and all. So just finished dinner, but we checked on the radar and we're expecting a massive storm to come in tonight. Pretty serious storm covering all of Ontario, and it's heading right toward us right there. We're expecting 35k winds, so it's going to be pretty bad. Got here a tarp under a tent, double protection. The other thing we're also doing is cleaning up half of our stuff. So we cleared out most of the kitchen, and we put all the cooking utensils that we need in the morning all in the middle, so all the rain doesn't come through and wet everything. Another tarp here for all the bikes and the kayak. Hopefully that keeps everything dry to make it easy for cleanup tomorrow morning when we leave. Morning guys, last day at camp. Last night the rain did a number on my tent. Look at the amount of spray from the water, just dirtied everything up, even with the tarp on top. So we're having a heck of a time trying to clean everything up. Luckily we got all those extra tarps, kept everything clean for the most part. Got the bikes and kayaks all strapped back in. Hope you guys liked this trip. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.